Hello ladies and gentlemen, today again we're standing here next to a piece of history. This is the FEC branch line that connected next to the main over there next to US 1, which I'm going to walk you guys all the way through today. I'm going to walk you all the way to US 1 and show you what it is that replaced this line that connected, this branch line that connected to the main over there by US 1 that eventually went to the Keys and became the Oversea Railway. So before I do that, I'm going to give you a little orientation here. So right now this is facing north, facing east, south, and west. I'll include a Google Maps link so you guys can see where I'm at. So I'm going to start the tour right now. Then here we see the rail. That might have been for a crossing sensor. Tie plate, wooden cross ties, another tie plate there. So this is heading west, south, right? So this line, approximately 1984, was when the last time a train came through here. So this tree has been growing since 1984. Look at the gap we got here. Okay. I think I might see a date on these rails. 1945. Yeah, 1945. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is where it starts, where the evidence starts to fade. See one rail over here, cross ties, and then this here is the Snapper Creek Canal. So I am going to actually cross this and continue the tour all the way to where the main line was. So right now I'm standing here on the avenue. This is Southwest 70th Avenue, right? And that's where I was filming right now. So there is the end of the line, or what is the end of the line right now. Here you can see Snapper Creek Canal. And then here there would have been a wooden trestle bridge. If you guys go on historicaerials.com, you can more or less make it out. They have a 1969 aerial shot of this place. You can see the wooden trestle bridge here. And I think you can see an iguana right here. Actually, let me see. Yep. There's an iguana right there. So yeah, so then there's the right of way. And then here, there is no traces of it at all. They removed everything. However, I remember where it used to be, so I'm going to show you. And as you can see here, we have Southwest 70th Avenue and Southwest 85th Street. So I'm going to go ahead and cross. And she doesn't know she's on YouTube. Haha. Okay, so then it came through here, right where I'm standing, and sorry about that, I had to run across the street. Okay, you can see some Hurricane Irma damage here. So technically right about here. And then this here is the old rail bed. As we walk, this is walking south. You can see it starts to curve more southwest over there, and right where I'm walking, if you keep going on this path, it eventually is going to intersect with the metro rail. That's what was installed in 1984. That was installed over where the main used to run along US 1 right there, and that's what went into the Florida Keys that became the Oversea Railway. This here is Dayland Mall, and as you can see, I'm trying to look for ballast or tie plates or railroad spikes or anything of that nature. Nothing. I think further, maybe like 200 feet down that way, we're gonna see some old ballast. But yeah, so right here is where there used to be a Y. So the Y was like right here, and then it intersected with the main line, which was right there where the metro rail is. So right now I'm beginning to face southwest, and this would be facing north. See that JCPenney there, Dayland Mall. Okay, so like I said, this was the metro rail, and this replaced the main line next to US 1 in 1984. So this here we go. This looks like FEC ballast over here. As you can see, like they built this around the railroad. Why? I'll tell you right now. As you can see, look at this and look at that. Those concrete columns were built over both railroads, because at the time, I guess they figured there was a slight possibility that they could have still been used, but no, they immediately were taken out of service. So right here is exactly where the main line used to go into Florida Keys. Well, that's US 1, right? And then the main line just ran right here parallel for about 18-20 miles south to Florida City, and then it went into the Florida Keys. So I'm gonna show you the location of the crossing at Kendall Drive. See, that right there is US 1 heading south. See a Firestone there. There you go. That's the metro rail. Because we don't have the FEC tracks here anymore. Okay. Yeah. No traces of anything over here. I'm trying to look for, again, railroad spikes, or, well, we vaguely see, like I said, the ballast. So this right here was where it intersected, the crossing was. And I remember there was a WRRS cantilever right here somewhere. It came out and looked over Kendall Drive, Southwest 88th Street. You can see this is US 1. I'll zoom in on the sign for you. So yeah, and it just kept going that way. Alrighty guys, thank you for coming along with me on this tour. Really appreciate it. Please subscribe or like. Thank you very much. Over and out.